Demi Engemann was reportedly snubbed from an EP credit on the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 4. In the world of reality television, a single credit can change everything. For some, it's recognition. For others, validation, authority, power. But what happens when one of the most talked-about personalities in a breakout hit series is suddenly missing from a list of executive producers? Tonight, we explore the controversy surrounding the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 4 and one name that didn't appear where many expected it to, Demi Engemann. This is Snubbed or Sidetracked, a deep dive into fame, power, and the politics of reality TV. When the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives premiered on Hulu in 2024, it wasn't just another reality series, it was a cultural flashpoint. A group of women from the Mom Talk community, Mormon influencers navigating faith, family, love, and scandal, captured the attention of millions. The show's mixture of personal revelation, church culture, and unscripted drama propelled it to one of Hulu's most watched reality debuts. An entire generation tuned in, both fascinated and appalled. By seasons 2 and 3, the cast had become household names among true crime podcast listeners and social media tea hunters alike. But behind the glamour and Insta posts, tensions simmered. And by the time Season 4's promotional emails were sent out, something felt off. SFX, ding, email notification, all of the core cast members, from Jen Affleck to Jesse Draper, Michaela Matthews to Taylor Frankie Paul, received executive producer credits for Season 4. The industry acknowledgement suggested creative control, higher pay, and greater influence. But one familiar face was absent. SFX, record scratch. Narrator. Demi Engemann, a woman whose storyline had been central since early seasons, was missing from the EP list. And that omission set off a firestorm. Demi Engemann first entered the spotlight as part of the Mom Talk scene, a group of Mormon social media creators whose personal and often controversial revelations went viral. Her journey, from influencer to reality show star, was anything but quiet. She was outspoken, visible, and unafraid to share the messiness of her life, marriage, identity, faith, and controversy. Fans loved her for it. Critics loathed her for it. But she was undeniably central to the narrative. On-screen interview, archival, soundbite. I'm back to set the record straight, to tell the truth. I haven't really had a fair chance to share my side. Demi Engemann, from a promotional clip. Narrator. That quote would echo through social media after the exclusion from EP credits. The road to Season 4 was paved with drama. Season 3 featured some of the most explosive confrontations in the franchise's history, interpersonal drama, accusations, love triangles, and legal threats. One storyline that ended up dominating conversation was the tense dynamic between Demi, co-star Jessine Gatacora, and crossover figure Marciano Brunet of Vanderpump Villa. Interview, archival. And what can you tell us about the situation with Marciano Brunet? Demi Engemann, archival. I stand by what I said, and I'm ready to defend it. Her voice firm but tense. Narrator. Marciano filed a defamation lawsuit over her public claims, and Engemann's legal team responded with a motion to dismiss, asserting First Amendment protections. This legal battle became a lightning rod for speculation, both inside and outside the Mormon Wives fan community. So what exactly happened? When Hulu announced that all major cast members would have executive producer credits for Season 4, everyone except Demi, fans and industry watchers raised questions. Instead of an EP credit, Demi was credited only as a friend, a diminished title compared to her co-stars. And perhaps more striking, she was missing from the show's key promotional images and early campaigns. Cut to host Reed. That's right, at a time when reality series routinely elevate cast members into producing roles as a sign of respect, compensation, and creative input, one of the most divisive figures was left out. Voiceover, social media went wild. Two main trends emerged. Supporters who felt Demi was unfairly sidelined, and critics who felt the drama she embodied was dragging narratives into toxicity. On TikTok and Reddit, thousands debated. Fan clip. She brought the most drama, but also the most narrative juice. User commentary, paraphrased. Critic clip. Maybe the show just wanted less off-camera chaos. Another comment. Some fans even speculated she had effectively left the show, based on her lack of promotion and removal of the show's name from her Instagram bio.to. Many outsiders. Executive producer sounds flashy. But in reality TV, an EP credit often means creative input, editorial authority, and a financial stake in how the story is shaped. For cast members, it's not just a title, it's leverage. Industry commentator. When a cast member gets an EP credit, it's usually because they negotiated for it, or they've earned enough sway that the producers want them attached in that role. Producer, anonymous. So the absence of such credit for Demi suggested more than just an oversight. To some, it looked like a demotion, both symbolic and financial. Despite the controversy, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives remains a huge priority for Hulu. In fact, insiders say Season 4 was greenlit well in advance, and that a Season 5 is already in the pipeline. But the exclusion of a major cast member from EP credits signals a shift in how the franchise wants to tell its story, and who gets control of that narrative. A July 2025 reunion was widely criticized as poorly handled by producers, and some fans believe the scramble to tidy up legal and personal arcs influenced production choices. As Season 4 approaches its March 12th premiere, Demi Engemann appears in the trailer, but with a different arc. She's shown pursuing a pop dream, hinting at personal growth and change. Yet the absence of an executive producer credit remains keenly felt, both by fans and in industry circles. To some, it's a snub. To others, it's a reset, an opportunity to reframe her story before the season airs. In a world where social media fame and reality television blur the line between performance and identity, credits matter. They signal power. They reflect value. And when one person is left out, the question isn't just why. It's what story are we telling? The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has always been more than a show. It's a cultural phenomenon, one where faith, fame, and controversy collide. And whether you think Demi Engemann was snubbed or simply sidelined by circumstance, one thing is certain. In the world of reality TV, everyone wants the MIC. And no one wants to be left off the call sheet. Last time, we unpacked the shockwave surrounding Demi Engemann's missing executive producer credit on The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 4. But now the bigger question emerges. Was it a personal slight, a contractual disagreement, or a strategic move by production? Tonight, we go deeper. To understand what may have happened, we need to understand how reality television works behind closed doors. Unlike scripted series, reality TV cast members don't automatically receive creative input. Control belongs to production companies and networks, in this case, Hulu. But when a show becomes a breakout hit, stars gain leverage. And The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives became one of Hulu's most talked about unscripted properties. Industry insiders often describe a moment called